Hey guys, my name is Amelia. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been here before, and today I'm going to be doing my February TBR. So February is Valentine's Day, so I made a Valentine's Day themed TBR jar that has all of our prompts for today. I think I'm going to pick 8 prompts, maybe, because I obviously read more than 8 books a month, but if I want to read other books that weren't on my scheduled TBR, I want to have room to do that, and so that's why I'm only picking 8. Okay, I'm really excited because I don't really normally choose monthly TBRs just because I'm definitely more of a mood reader, and so I like to be free about what genres and just what books I read in general, and so I'm excited to have more of a structured plan for this month. Okay, here we're gonna pick our first one. Let's shake it up. Okay. For our first prompt, we have made into show or movie. For this, I think I have quite a few options, so let's go look at the shelf. First thing I see right off the bat. Okay, so the first thing I see right off the bat is Siege and Storm, which says Netflix on the cover. I haven't watched the show, but a few people I know have watched the show and they said it's pretty good, and so I'm really excited to finish the book so I can eventually watch it. The next one I'm seeing is To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. I'm pretty sure this was turned into a show or movies, I think is what it was. I don't know, I'll have to look it up. And then the last one I see off the bat is Percy Jackson. I also have my Harry Potter books, the next one in the series, Chamber of Secrets, which definitely turned into a movie. But I think I'm going to save those books for more of the fall, so I think Percy Jackson is going to be the final one. So we have our 3 options here, and I think I'm going to go with either... I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with To All the Boys I've Loved Before, just because Valentine's Day is coming up, and so I think having more cutesy romances on my TBR will be really good for me. Okay, so the next prompt is, oh my gosh, a book you've been avoiding, or I guess I've been avoiding, but I think there's only really a few. Yeah, I think there's only a few that I've been really avoiding, but there's one specific book that I have not brought myself to read for whatever reason, and that book is Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. I love all of Lynn Painter's books. I've read all of her YA ones besides this. So, I don't know. I heard a lot of people saying mixed reviews about this, saying how we didn't really need this, we could have left it out better than the movies, and then how Wes acts like nothing the same in this book. And so I just have been very conflicted before starting this, and I've just been putting it off. So I really think this is the time to read this book. That's 2. Okay, our third prompt is going to be outside comfort zone. Ignore my terrible handwriting. Oh my gosh. So I normally stick to reading romance, rom-com, romantasy, and sometimes I'll read cozy fantasy or some lighter hearted fantasy books. I don't really read heavy fantasy books at all, really. So I think the only option for me is to pick a very fantasy book, like a heavy fantasy. You know what I mean? Oh, hold on. The cat. Get out. Oh. Okay, back to this. I think the only really good book I have for this is probably The Hurricane Wars by Thea. Oh, I do not know how to pronounce that. Sorry about that, but The Hurricane Wars. And I got this like a few months ago because I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. I've heard such good things about this book. And like, I know I don't read that much fantasy, but for some reason I thought I could do this. So now that I've been trying to get more into fantasy, I think it's time to read this book. Let me shake it off again. Okay, so the fourth book we have is going to be popular on BookTok. We have a lot of options for this, so let me go consult the shelf and see what options we have. Okay, we have quite the stack here. Okay, so we have Cinder, Lightlark, Powerless, Divine Rivals, and Heartless Hunter. So all of these books I've heard a lot of stuff about, but the most popular of these three are probably Powerless, Divine Rivals, and Heartless Hunter, so I think this is what I'm going to choose from. So each of these books are like very similar, like genres. Like this is about a witch and a witch hunter. This is like they're on opposite sides of the war and magical typewriter. Pretty much it. And then Powerless, I don't even really know. I just know it's really popular. Also, can we talk about the edges, please? Look at the edges. They're so beautiful. This is darling. Oh, I love this edition. Anyway, but I think I'm gonna go with Heartless Hunter because I'm just feeling the like enemies to lovers, and I know both of these are probably both enemies to lovers, but this is just calling to me right now. With all the books that I have and that I'll probably be reading this month, I think it'll be nice to have a cute YA fantasy. I think cute and fantasy probably don't go together. Yeah, so I'm really excited to read this book, and I've been in a mood to read books like this recently, so I'm so excited to read this one. Okay, so for the fifth prompt. Okay, what is this? Book from favorite author. Little focus. Okay, so this one's a little better than some of the other ones I've gotten, because the other ones, they're like out of your comfort zone, popular books, high expectations, all of those things. And so I'm excited just to take a break with one of my favorite authors. Ooh, what are my options? Okay, so I think there's two authors that I can very strongly say I love their books, and that's Jennifer Lynn Barnes and Sarah Adams mainly. But all the books I have by Sarah Adams I've read, so it can't be that. And so I think the next best thing we'll get is Hannah Nicole Meyer. I think is how you pronounce it. So Apprentice to the Villain is going to be one of my options. Then I think the other option would be The Brothers Hawthorne, because it's the next book in the whole Inheritance Games saga, I guess, that I need to read. So both of these books are getting me towards a goal of finishing the series, so it's not like I can say from that. And I love both of these authors so much, but I think like I love Evie and Tristan so freaking much. So I think I really need to just get back into this world and read Apprentice to the Villain. Okay. 6th, I think, if I can count. Oh, this is our first red one. Okay. What's this say? Holiday Romance. If you can see that. Holiday Romance. Now, this is interesting because I think it's too late to read a Christmas one. And it's too early to read. I don't even know what other holidays are there. It's too early to read like a Halloween one, right? It's only January, about to be February. So I think the closest holiday is Valentine's Day. And the only Valentine's Day book that comes to mind is My Phony Valentine. So I think that's the book I'm gonna have to read. I'm gonna have to get it on Kindle. But that's okay, because I've been looking forward to reading that book and starting that series for a while now. And I know it's a hockey romance, but that's pretty much it. So I'm really excited to start because that's one of my favorite genres right now is hockey romance and sports romances in general. So I'm really excited to start that one. Okay, we have 2 more. So we got purple. Oh, speaking of hockey romances, I got Hockey Romance. So I think the book I'm going to read for this one is Collide. And this book, I've heard so much about it. And so the other day I ordered it as well as another book. And so those I will be getting in the next few days. And so I'm really excited to start that one. And when I have the physical copy, I'll be so excited to start it. Okay, so I think this is going to be my last pick of this video. So let's see. What is this? Okay, it's pink. How fitting. Okay, so this one is recommended by a friend, if you can read it. And I think, okay, so one of my friends, I showed her the gloriousness of reading a really good book. And there are a lot of books that we both really enjoyed. And so recently for Christmas, I believe it was either for Christmas or for my birthday, she got me. Oh, the cat jumped on my bed. Hold, please. Hold on. Okay, we're back. So either for Christmas or for my birthday, she gifted me a book that I had not heard of until she got it for me. And that book is Hate Mail by Donna Marchetti. Can we just appreciate this cover with the foil? Oh, that's so cute. And the front says there's a fine line between love and hate. And oh my god, it matches my shirt. And kind of Valentine's Day themed. So I'm excited to start this one, and I'll be happy to tell my friend I was able to read it. So thank you to her for getting me this book. And I think that is all 8 of the books. So to recap, first thing we have is for the prompt, it was holiday romance, and I chose My Phony Valentine. And then for hockey romance, I chose Collide. And then for made into a show or movie, I chose To All the Boys I Loved Before. For book I've been intimidated by or just a book I've been avoiding, I chose Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. For outside of my comfort zone, I chose The Hurricane Wars. For recommended by a friend, I chose Hate Mail. For favorite author, I chose Apprentice to the Villain. And for popular on BookTok, I chose Heartless Hunter. Okay, so now that we have all the books chosen, I need somewhere to put them. And I just happen to have a space on the top of my bookshelf. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all of these down and put them in my actual bookshelf. And then I'm going to put my TBR books up there next to my book tracker. Okay, so I'm going to try to take all the books off there and the stuff from up there off. And let's hope nothing falls and hits me in the head, because that would not be good. Okay, also side note, look how cute these bookends are. They're gold cats. They're adorable. I love them. Also, look at this book tracker that I have. It shows how many books you've read in the year, and then it says Amelia's library. Oh my god, I love it so much. My mom got it for me. Okay, so now's the hard part because I have to find places to put all these books. And it's not like a small number of books either. I don't know where I'm gonna put these. So I'll try to find the best place. We'll see. Scoot all these over. But now I get to keep the whole When in Rome series together. So these two books go on my top shelf because look how pretty the edges are. Oh my gosh. Yes, they're so beautiful. And this cover, it's like a full color like hardback. Look. Oh, it's just stunning. Okay, we got the top shelf reorganized. Now we just have to do this. Time to put this away because it's not Christmas anymore. My little tree. She will be missed. Ooh, what can we put here? Okay, so I think she'll go back. I don't think the raccoon will be able to hold up that whole stack of books. So I don't know what I'm gonna put there. I have this peach gummy ring candle. So I can try to do this. But we'll see how it looks because I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else can go up here. Because there's room for another book just because of me having to take off the book. So I wonder if I can put this up here. I think I can. Yeah. We'll put it next to Lynn Painsbury. There we go. Okay, that's cute. So I think we'll leave that. Oh, I forgot to put one. Of course. This one I forgot was small, so it could just like fit right in there. Okay, time to move down the shelf. So what I've realized is I don't really have anywhere to put these 3 books. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take books off my bottom shelf and put them on the romance shelf. So I'm able to fit these on the bottom shelf. But I think I can also fit this on my romance shelf because I mean like The Seven Husbands of Lynn Hugo. Like it was pretty romance driven. So I think I'll be able to put it there and get away with it, but we'll see. Okay, after further consideration, I don't think so because the spine is like black and all the spines right there are really like cutesy and like light colored. So I think I'll have to put this on bottom shelf too. So we'll see. Okay, here's the hard part. I'm gonna have to take out one of my stacks to take some books out of it. So we'll hope I can do this without causing everything to just like implode. So the only book I have to go on that shelf is this one, which is The Many Daughters of a Fong Moy by Jamie Ford. And if you can't tell, I have all my hardbacks up here that aren't like special edition. Just because, I don't know, I don't like when it's like a bunch of hardbacks next to paperbacks unless there's like a clear like link between them, like it's the same author, same series and stuff like that. So I have them separated. Okay, so that one did fit. So now it'll just be this situation that I'll have to figure out. I think I can get away putting the selection on my romance shelf. But I'm just trying to see what else I could get away with. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to take this whole stack off. So I think I'll be able to put Matched up there because if the selection's up there and then Matched is dystopian too, I think it'll work. And then Ever the Hunted. This is such a good book, by the way. If y'all are looking for a like YA light fantasy, just literally just buy this. It's so good. I read it a while ago, but there were some parts I annotated. But yeah, so I think I can get away with putting this on the shelf as well because it's like white, so it won't like mess with the scheme, you know what I mean? Okay, I fit the stuff on the romance shelf. Now we just have to fit stuff down here. Is this the same size as this? No, it is not. I guess it's no. Whoops. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so I was able to reorganize my shelf and get everything on it, so now I'll just have to put the books on the top and we'll be done. Since I only have 6 of the 8 physical books. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tracker in the middle again like I had it last time and do 3 on each side. And then if I get more of the books, like of the physical books, then I can put those on the top as well. Okay, now which ones do I want on which side? I may do the hardbacks on one side and then the paperbacks on one side, because to me that's just what makes the most sense. So I think I'm going to try to do that. Okay, so I think that's how we're going to have it for now. I really like how it is coming. So yes, I think that's it for today. Okay, so I really enjoyed filming this video and I really hope you enjoyed watching it as well. If you want, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.